Hey guys, it's all of us. It's
Yeah,
I'm here with Hutch,
hey,
coach of the Portland Timbers. I'm here with Doomsquad,
Yo,
coach of the Tottenham Espers, and I'm here with Iwatermelone, owner and
So,
coach of the St. Louis Swablues. And right now we're going over the power rankings. And see, Rocker, I should have done that order. I was
all right.
thinking.
You want to just get into the first team?
Yes. The
Okay.
first team is the OKC Thunderous. Their record is 4-9 with a negative 14 differential. Coach of the OKC Thunderous is of course Iwatermelone. What? And as you can see, the OKC Thunderous's closest to MVP Mon is Matisse. Why do you guys think OKC Thunderous? Like, where do you think he is in terms of standings?
Uh, well, I put him at 10th. You put him at ninth. Malone put him at 8th, and Doom put him at ninth. We're all in that back area, and I think it's because most of his mons are in the negatives for differentials, and he doesn't use his Mega Charizard as well as he probably would have hoped to, going 9 kills and 10 deaths. So he needs to utilize that a little bit better.
And
yeah,
he
um,
um he was the first win of the Manchester Muse, who before this was believed to be the worst team in the league, but he has come back a little bit.
okay, wait. If he had beaten the Muse, would you guys have put him lower?
I would still keep him at 9 or 8.
Because
yeah.
I'm
he's
keeping
had
him at
close
10.
matches versus a lot of teams.
I
And
know.
so is the
So has the
Muse.
Muse.
Yeah.
So
The
you
Muse
can't.
have a better record
And the Muse have been playing better, have been playing
recently.
better recently, and have made some good transactions, like picking up Jodigan and picking up the Kieran Block.
The Kieran Black was a good pickup, but I told you this before. He made that pickup.
Yes. So the next team is the Manchester Muse, 5-6 with a negative 17 differential. With of course his MVP Pokemon being Slow King.
Yeah,
And
Slowking's picked up 2 little sweeps, killed 2 of my mons, and
yes,
pretty sure he picked up like a 4-0
he
with
he
it, so he's
he
using
almost
Slowking.
did. Yeah. So he destroyed Apple Melon was looking. It was just hilarious
Yeah,
watching Slowking.
Slowking is 6-1, so it's pretty good.
Yes. And I think one of the reasons the Manchester Muse are so low on this list is because he didn't get to draft the team. You cannot blame him for being bad. He's actually been really good getting 5-6 without even being able to draft the mons that were good, and he had to just pick up the scraps. He was
Well,
able
wait
to
a
get
minute.
Mega Scissor and to
And
get
Kieran Black.
He got Kieran Black off of the
And
Umbreons.
Blissey, Hydreigon. He has a really good team.
Yes, he got the, but he didn't. His team is not his team is not as deep as a lot of the other teams, where there's a lot of good mons.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I
And
put
like when I
him.
played him the other, like I think yesterday, yeah, like I was really sweating because like he's definitely not a bad battler, and yeah,
He
I
did
just
beat the Hoot Hoots, who just beat me, so
yeah.
I wouldn't put him that low. And
Yeah, I've played him twice in the season. The first was the second game, and I 5 him. Last time I played him, I only 2-0'd him, so he's improving a great deal.
yeah, and
When I
Okay.
played him, like I don't know, but it was early week. He probably, I played him like week 4 or something, and it was either 5 or 6-0. But he has improved a lot from then just because all the tips we're giving him.
yes,
Yeah,
and
so it's
he
good to
he
see him
and
improve.
his one of the reasons I think he's being he's improving is he's gotten a lot better at team building, and he's built like rain teams and sun teams and all kinds of different teams. And the rain team really worked out for him with
Yeah,
the
the
Ludicolo.
Ludicolo rain team. Yeah.
Yes, against Doom. Well, it almost won him the game. Almost.
I
Yeah,
think he used it against someone else where he won, and then I watched that match and then I realized it was
And
him.
then,
yeah.
anything else to say about the Manchester Muse?
I think that if he keeps up the streak that he's on, he could potentially be a playoff team. Just because he was 0-5 at a point in the season, and he's 5-6 now. So
I
that's a
think
good
I
amount of
think
improvement.
he's going to win the comeback player of the year. Well,
Yeah,
and another
definitely.
reason he's gone like super sky, and we can't put him that high on the list because 3 of his wins have come from just people leaving the league with Wits and the Shiny Umbreons.
Still, it's improvement in his play, not
Yes,
just his record. He does
I
look
know.
better when he's playing.
And the Muse definitely are really have been watching like transactions and free agents whenever someone leaves or something. Right
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
it.
All right, let's go to the next one.
The Atlanta Inferno. 4-4 with a -10 differential. This is the team I think that the Muse will beat, that the Muse have to beat to make it to the playoffs. They're not far behind the Inferno. The Inferno has not been playing as well recently, as opposed to the Muse been playing super good recently.
Yeah, I feel like it's just so easy to team build for him because he has a Mega Alakazam, a Mew, an Espeon, and a Cresselia,
And he's
and a
got a bunch
Meowstic.
of fairies.
He has all psychic types, and he hasn't brought his Mew once. Which
Yeah.
if he would have brought his Mew to at least one game, his differential would be probably on the plus side. Mew is one of the best Pokemon in this draft league format.
I put him. I had to put him at 10. I do. His team is very predictable.
Yeah,
Very.
very easy prep.
Yeah,
You
I
just
would agree.
Well,
and
I put him at 9 because he lost to the Thunderous, and there's a good chance that he's going to lose to the Muse, which,
yeah, the
you know.
because he has Mega Scissor, and Mega Scissor completely destroys his team. It walls the Slurpuff. It gets rid
Yeah.
of all of his Psychic Mons, which is his entire team. It
So can you shower in the next
the
half an hour?
the Inferno is not has not does not have a good diverse team. He does have a lot of good Mons, but not together on the same team.
Yeah, he's gonna need to make some transactions.
Dude, I
Definitely.
have a question. Why would what was your thinking in putting him as high as 7?
Well, to be honest, in the past couple of days, I think I would definitely have to change this. I would definitely put the Muse more towards like 7 or 8. I mean, yeah, 7 or 8. And move the Infernos and probably, yeah, probably them. I'd probably have him at like 9, 8 or 9. But yeah,
And then
uh,
our next team is the
but he
San
is.
Francisco Samurats, with Meloetta being its MVP Pokemon. 4-3. It's 4-3 with a -11 differential.
It's 6-4. Well, Meloetta is 6-4.
Yeah, and
But yeah, no.
we all put him around the range of 7, and then Doom put him at 8. So basically, all the same. Um,
Well, has he gotten a lot of wins off of like uh the Umbreons and Wits?
no,
Like,
I
is
think
that
he
worse?
only got one,
He only has one. Okay.
and one against Hutch. I mean, not the Hutch,
Dude, I
Wits.
5-0'd him. I'm like, what are
I
you
know,
talking about?
but one thing I do like about the Samurats, and I think is promising with him, is he has been using RU and U PU Mons a lot more than he's been using his OU and UU Mons, which is really weird, but he's using them very well, especially the Meloetta.
Yeah, Meltwater is really good in this format.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think his Mega is very hit and miss because I do like Mega Sableye, but if you have a good fairy on your team, Mega Sableye is absolutely nothing.
He he
So Mega Sableye gets blown away in most situations.
he told me himself he does not like Mega Sableye that much, and he hasn't actually gotten to use it correctly. He's just brought it in at the end of matches that he's been
Um,
like he
He
got
could
And he
pick
has
up
the
a
no
Mega
fairy.
Gardevoir.
He has nothing to handle with a fairy either.
He
yeah.
could pick up a Mega Gardevoir. No, he has Volcanion and Chandelure.
Well,
But
the one thing I do not like about Volcanion is you have to use one of his event sets, and if you could just use his normal moves, he would be like Ubers. But you have to use his event sets, which hinders him a lot. And he's made a lot of trades and transactions with his third OU slot. He's gone through Rotomosh, Superior, Volcanion, and he says he might drop Volcanion for something else. And
which
Yeah,
I think is
Volcania is
very
just a
good.
very predictable mon as well, as it usually only runs like Steam Eruption, Flamethrower, um,
and and
Choice Specs,
Overheat.
Choice.
and you can only see its few sets, so you know he's gonna bring one of those, which makes it even more predictable. And
Yeah, and
then
things like water types just wall it.
next up we have the Pittsburgh Pirates with
There's
10-5
there's mixed votes on this.
with a +5 differential. The I voted mine. It was like slightly biased, but I thought since I beat Hutch, that's just made me it
All right.
inflated my ego too much
Okay, Doom and Rocker, why did you put Pirates at 4?
because I beat you.
Well, I pretty much put him at 4 because I think every other team that the 5 and 6 slots, the only thing that's really holding them back is the fact that they haven't really beaten like a top tier team, which the Parachus have beaten.
And
But as well as that, they have also lost to some teams that aren't the best.
I
Right, very hit and
I have a
miss.
question. I put myself at 4 because I am the first seed in the Kanto division, and I
That's
definitely
actually
think the
incorrect.
Johto. Well, I was the first seed until I lost to Mr. Spider, and then I do think the Johto division is might be stronger than the Kanto. I do think Kanto has some strong coaches, and some strong
I actually
teams.
think Doom is the number 1 seed again
Yeah, he is.
because
Because
he's
Mr.
up to.
Spider lost 3 in a row, so.
I think
Yeah,
it's pretty. I think both the two are pretty even because you got the Timbers and yeah, both of the two have. I would consider the top 6 to be the top 6. Like there's the bottom 4 are definitely the bottom 4. Like no one put Aoz in the Inferno, Muse, or the Thunderous anywhere above 6, and then everyone, the Parachus, me, Hutch, the Hoot
Love.
Hoots, Swablues, and
See.
the Seadras are all like the top 6. I don't
Yes.
think anyone
yeah.
ranked.
And
Rocker, something I would tell you is utilize your Mega more. Find
yes.
more sets that
Uh,
because Mega Altaria is very very good,
yeah, but I
very good.
just recently got him, so I haven't been utilizing him as much because I did not like Mega Manectric. I use him in like OU from here. I'm good with him in OU, but not in a draft format. He's not very good in a draft format. It's not very
Yeah.
versatile.
Yeah. I would say if you aren't really good with Mega Altaria, just go watch A Drive Season 6 of GBA.
Or
That's
I
how I
Yeah,
can
know how to use it very well.
yeah. Ontario is like a very
next.
cool mod because like it can run special or physical, and
Yeah.
Yep.
it does pretty good on either side.
And
King Dedede
and
for
he
the
can
cleric.
set up.
Yeah.
He can set up in multiple different ways, with Cotton
Hmm.
Guard or the Dragon Dance, and he can also just be a flat out wall and like stall with Roost, Cotton Guard.
Heal Bell.
Yep, just Moonblast. Or
No, you'd run
like
Hyper Voice.
Hyper Voice or Body Slam if you want to be physical. And then next up, we have the Doom Squad, the Totemham Espers, with Thunderous, Thunderous,
Thunderous is like
Incarnate as his
9
MVP
and
mon,
2.
9 and 3, with a
Yeah.
plus 18 differential. And we all put him at 3, other than Malone. Malone, why did you put him at 2 as opposed to 3?
I don't even know. I honestly think he's still two, like worthy of being
But
two. I
right
forget who his other loss was though for some reason now.
right now,
I lost.
I do support Malone in his thought of him being number 2, because I do think I would put the Hoots much lower after his recent run of -3 and then me. And
Wait, did have the Espers lost to anyone in their own division?
he
I
lost
lost. I lost to the Hoot Hoot and
Okay.
and Rocker.
yeah.
So yeah, 2 in this division.
True, yeah. I mean, that division is like kind of more up for grabs, but I think if he just keeps at the same pace, then he'll still probably win his division.
I do yeah, your division is much more set in stone because there's you there's Hutch, you and Chelsea Dra at the top.
Yeah.
And then there's the only thing that's going to be switching is that fourth seed between the Muse and the
And
yeah, because unless you lose all the rest of your games and like the Muse win all of his or the Infernos win all of the rest of his, you are locked in for the playoffs.
Well, the 2 and 3 seed are still definitely up for grabs, even though
yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to catch them.
Yeah, the only like fights are just for seeding. There is no fight to get into the playoffs really, except in the Johto division. But
Wait, how many
back
teams made it to the playoffs?
We're gonna
a
do it a little bit different. We're gonna do it how the top 3 are guaranteed, but then 4 and 5 battle for the last playoff spot.
what?
Okay,
So
so pretty
everyone gets a
much.
chance.
So pretty much,
Oh,
it's gonna be
so it's going to be
only the
it's going to be
Samurats versus the
OKC
Thunders.
and Samurats,
OKC,
and then
Samurats, and
Muse
then
and
Muse and Inferno.
yep. Because the
And then
other
does it? And then does it work like the number one seed faces the winner of those two, and then 2 and 3
Yep.
face it out? Okay.
yep.
Yeah, highest plays lowest.
Of
And
course, I
then
played Chelsea probably.
Yeah,
let's
that's
get back to
pretty much
the
crazy.
Espers team. So he has a very scary team with I think 3 of his mods making All-Star team. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Um,
2, I think,
I think
but
I think 4.
all of his
It was
OU picks,
Scyther.
all of his OU picks are in most drafts, first round picks. So that's very scary.
Other than the Thunderous Incarnate is the late first, second pick. He's
It's
not
theory and
usually a
not
first.
incarnate.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just like him a lot because he hits like I just love old switching around with the thing,
it's a,
and
it's very powerful. He's a really good pivot mon.
yeah,
Mm.
And then
All right, let's
ne-
go on to the next one.
next team, the St. Louis Swaddloos with Leroy Jenkins as their MVP mon. 9 and 3 with a plus 14 differential. Um, and
yeah,
it's all putting him around the same spot from 6 to 4.
yeah.
And
I really like Hitmonlee. Like I just love that thing. Like Unburdened
unburden, fake
or
out, normal
Reckless.
gen. Oh my gosh,
A
that's
set that I run that's kind of fun in RU is Unburdened Lychee Berry Endure Reversal. That's
Yeah,
also a fun
yeah.
one.
I've thought about using that set before, but I haven't yet.
but
Yeah, I
Leroy
think I've
Jenkins.
in
If
another league I sweep with that, so it's
but
definitely worth it.
the Swablues team is very powerful this year. I do think it is weaker than his team last year, slightly, for the NSL, but that got canceled. So
Rip.
he had mega. His last year he had a powerful Dragon Core with Curum Black and Mega Altaria. Now he does not have that, and
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about the Saw Blues. It's a pretty basic, strong team.
Yeah.
Mainly just special attackers though. Just
Yeah.
Other
Except
than
for
Leroy.
all
yeah,
OU,
Leroy.
all OU and all UU are all special attackers.
I mean, you could run Nidoqueen as a physical, but not many people
Just
do
doesn't
that.
just doesn't
You
hit as
can
hard.
run Nidoking as physical. They hit this. He hits the same. Well, he hits actually harder.
No, he
Physical.
Yeah.
doesn't. Because Earthquake doesn't have a secondary effect, so sheer force won't work.
Oh yeah. But
So
then
pretty much everything, and then his RUs are pretty much all physical outside of Vivillon and Swoobat.
Yeah, the only things.
Swoobat is
Uh,
physical. Heart Stamp.
yeah,
Heart Stamp Swoobat's OP.
I mean, the really only viable set is like the simple Calm Mind set.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the simple is the risky ability. If someone comes in with if someone sets up. Oh
Wait,
no!
I don't have
Non
Swoobat
Swoobat.
anymore.
What'd you
Who'd
drop
you get?
Swoobat for?
Articuno.
Oh. Oh yeah,
Uh,
Articuno is powerful in a draft format. The best PUmon in a draft format, other than Floatzel, for sure.
I
Hello,
mean,
Gorgeist is sitting right over here.
Floatzel made the All Star team. Did Gorgeist make the All Star team? No.
No, because I didn't bring him. I brought him
No.
to like 3 games.
yeah,
Floatzel's
but like defensive mons, like none of the defensive mons. Like, I've literally brought Poriantu and Alu as my wall core every week, and the only reason I didn't make it is because they kind of just die.
yeah. Floatzel is gonna win Sixth Mon of the Year. As I said in the team builder with Hutch, I'm not gonna use him in any more games just so he can win Sixth Mon of the Year.
Yeah, but that might prevent you from getting a higher seed in the playoffs.
True.
Think about that.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, dude, we're gonna have a vote for them.
No crap.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Just
next
that's just kind of cheap doing
All
it that
right. Let's
way.
go next.
next up, Chelsea's our PC with Gooey. Good, like yogurt over here.
Dude,
8-2 with a +6 differential. In my personal opinion, he would. I think he. I would put him. Well, mine is the unfavorable opinion, but I would put him below Iwatermelone because I do like Iwatermelone's team much better than Chelsea just.
yeah,
And
I put him at 2 just simply because he has a Victini, a Landorus, and a Mega Pinsir. Tell me what Mon walls all 3 of those.
Garbodor. Other than the
Alamamola,
Landorus. Other than
Magola,
the Landorus destroys Garbodor.
Yeah,
Alamamola.
that's a Bolt Strike from Victini.
I think he still lifts that.
Yeah, he does. He loves a fusion bolt from he loves a fusion bolt from a Kieran Black.
Yeah, from
It's because
Life
he has
Orb Kieran
base
Black.
5.
No, he was
AC.
scarfed to Kieran Black.
No, he was Life Orb.
Bolt Strike the
No,
all-in-one quick
I
attack
helped him. Oh yeah,
with
never mind.
Mega Pinsir.
Dang it. Is Ben watching this video? Malone, don't
Like,
let Ben watch this video.
I
Let him watch it.
honestly
Don't let him
think
watch
that
this.
he's number
Don't
2
let him or
because
yes.
Don't let him.
Victini is
Why?
literally the best Mon in Draft League format, in my opinion. And I was very mad that I couldn't use it this season. But I just think Victini is so hard to prep for.
Don't
Yeah,
show
I
him
would
this
agree.
within the next 2 days, because I just
Why?
gave away the Muse Kieran Black set for him. So
Okay.
Well,
One
that's
thing
like
about his,
it's a standard Kieran Black set, dude.
no,
Yeah, you can
it's
the
a
just.
one
weird
thing,
one. But
the one thing
no,
about
he
his
knows the
team
item
is
though.
his main walls. He really lacks the ability to take down stealth rocks, and stealth rocks really hurt 2 of his big wall
Yeah,
breakers.
Victini went because
And Mega Pinsir.
Victini
Yeah.
is
Mega Pinsir.
definitely used as a Pivotmon, and when he U-turns out, that
Victini
and
isn't used as a Pivotmon. Dude, it's
okay,
used as a Wall Raker.
yeah, but
It
he,
usually just comes in, recreates, and
yeah,
Gets out.
switches.
and then U-turns. But when he's life orbed and there is a like Stealth Rock's up, that's a humongous timer on the Victini, but it doesn't matter because Victini just
I've
wrecks.
I've I know Victini more than anyone, and I've never run Life Orb Victini on this earth. I've run
Yeah,
Scarf and Band.
Chelsea Jur ran Life Orb.
No
I actually
Scarfs.
once, I think someone ran defensive Victini against me, and I was so confused.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
but
oh wait.
that's no. It
Throughout
doesn't
the
work.
throughout the entire time, I forgot that Malone did scouting on all the teams.
I
So
didn't have nothing to say. I was hoping you'd forget.
But yeah, pretty much
No, I'm
his
joking, but
biggest
I don't
hole in
have
his
much to
team
say.
is the fact that Hitmontop is the only thing that could rapid spin or defog.
Yeah.
but him on top is he doesn't bring him on top that often. Next up,
Yeah.
next team is if my computer will stop. The Utah Hoot Hoots, which now, since their recent run, I would put him much lower than 2. Much lower
Agreed.
than 2. I would put him around 6. Because
I'm confident with him at 5.
I like, yeah, I think
is
I
he
would put him at
8 and
Yeah,
5.
I'm
4?
with 5.
Is he 8 and 4?
8 and 4 with a +9 differential.
Oh. Like you've edited this up to now, I would put him at 5 too.
I would definitely put him after me. No.
Yeah,
But
his Mega Diancie is very good and has come in pretty well for him. It
yeah.
only has like 2 deaths and like 10 kills. So
I
he's
mean, when you
utilized that
think
very
about it,
well.
that's like one of his biggest mons. And the Muse obviously had Mega Scissor, which is pretty much the biggest check in the game to Mega Diancie. So,
Yeah, the Muse Bullet Punch destroys
Yeah,
that
Bullet
thing.
Punch Okos at any variant. It's
But
max attack scissor.
one thing that the Mega Diancie is definitely really scary. You don't because you're always hesitant to set up rocks or toxic spikes. Like in my battle against him, I needed the toxic spikes up, but I didn't want him to switch into the Diancie, so I was scared to do it. It almost made me rethink it, but
Yeah,
I knew he was gonna
one
stick with it.
thing, if the Hoodoots are watching this, I think they're making a big mistake in what they bring each week. The fact that they've brought Clefable to one game is
Yeah,
very bad on their part. Because Clefable is probably one of the best mons in OU, just because of
yeah,
its abilities,
it's
Magic
literally the
Guard, and
only
Unaware.
S ranked.
Yeah,
It's
it's the
literally
only
the
S
only
rank OU.
S ranked mon in
yeah, but
OU.
yeah, he definitely, and he brings Pythagoras to every game, which I know it's good now because I faced him before, but I wouldn't bring him to every game, almost every game. He didn't. The one game really should have, he really needed to bring it was against the Muse, and he didn't bring it. He didn't bring it against the Mega Scissor, where he really needs to get off a Will-O-Wisp on that thing, or
Yeah,
else
that's very
he
true.
loses, and then he lost that match. He needs to use his Pythagoras when it's needed. Okay, next team, the last team, and it's self-explanatory.
The
Bro
only one we
Timbers,
all agreed on.
12 and
Yeah, that
1,
was the only one
plus
everyone agreed on.
29 differential. Everybody says he's first, but
I mean,
My
just
boy
like
MJ.
everything on his team, just it's so
6 of
far
his mons
positive.
made the All-Star game. 6 of them. He did.
Yeah,
It's insane. I don't.
like Manaphy, Venusaur, and Skarmory is just such a hard core to break down.
And he's only lost once. That's insane. Like never happened before. The only way you can stop him is planning for the Manaphy, but not planning too hard for the Manaphy, because then he won't bring the Manaphy when you're super planning for it. And then
I've brought
planning for
Manaphy to almost every game, every game but one.
But I planned for the Manaphy, and then I beat you. So
Did I
Yeah.
beat
I
him?
was definitely really, really, really close to beating you though.
the
Yeah.
I
planning for
planned
the
so hard for Manaphy, and then he didn't bring it.
Oh
But
yeah, that's when I didn't bring it.
I even brought Pastorisu to wall that thing,
Pachirisu.
and he didn't
Pachirisu put
bring.
in some work in that match
Dude,
Hey
too.
Doom, can I have
dude,
Patchy?
like
Can I have Patchy
6
back?
times.
I want Patchy back. Will you trade anything
Probably.
for Patchy?
I have
Chat on.
Armaldo back.
I know. Yeah, for Patchy, I want Patchy back.
I'm
Dude,
actually surprised you
Armaldo is
do
so
that.
much better than
Armaldo's
Pashi.
done really good for you.
Armaldo's
I
putting
know
in work, dude.
Armaldo has been amazing for me, but I need Patchy. But I need Armaldo. I'm in a sticky
I
situation.
I even brought defensive X-Cloud to wall that thing. That's how bad
Yeah. See,
I
I
was
told you
scared of
you
that
don't
thing.
plan too hard for it. Cause he doesn't bring it.
I hate
Yeah.
X-Cloud.
And like if you watch the match between me and Hutch, like it was literally
It's
it was a long
77 turns.
shot.
And
Yeah,
if you
for
watched it
solid like
live,
30 turns, it was mind games for
if
30 turns. It was ridiculous.
if you watch it live, it was like 30 minutes long.
Dude,
Yeah.
nobody even died for like the first 30 or 40 turns.
No, there was one point where there was literally like there was I think it was like 30 turns in, and then there was only like 2 mons left, and we just kept like switching and attacking and
If you're
recovering.
Yeah,
if you're
you
watching the
would switch
match,
between your
watch it on a
you
really fast setting, and then it will still be slow.
yeah, you would just switch between your Alamomola and Xcloud. I would switch between my Sylveon and believe it was my I
I think it was
forget.
just Skarmory.
Yeah, Skarmory, because that was my wall core.
And another thing that's amazing about the Timbers is he's been blowing through games, but winning all of them. Like he's not
That's
Except for
like
the one
he's
I
not
beat
like
you.
4-1. That wouldn't be amazing. He's 12-1. He's got 3
yeah.
games left in the season. I'm the only one who's played more games than him.
The only like and everything on his team is so like diverse. The only like pure wall on his team, I would say, is Skarmory, and the only pure attacker I would say is Entei. I think everything else can be run
It,
a
it
little bit of each way.
Yeah.
I've seen defensive Entei before. It was crap.
If you run defensive Entei, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even
I
mine.
was playing like a UU match. The guy had defensive Entei. He had his attacker was like a straight out attacker was Empoleon. His team sucked.
Actually, run. I actually run Swords Dance in Poland before.
Actually, defensive Entei isn't that bad because it has base 115 HP.
I know, but fire type is the worst defensive type.
I mean, Arcanine is not a bad defensive mon.
But
Yeah, because of Intimidate or Flash Fire.
and
Yeah,
like morning
or Wisp.
sun, sunny day. Willow.
Dude, if I could, I would run normal Venusaur, Chlorophyll, Sunny Day, Growth, Outrage, Power Whip. Dude, I'd be broken.
Okay, now to the final chart of all of our things. First off, let's go over Doom's picks.
I think I would definitely change most of these picks, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but just go over the ones you have right now. And then we'll
Alright,
do
well,
end
I
of the
picked the
season
Muse.
power rankings
Yeah.
for sure.
So I have the Muse, the Thundurus, the Samurats, the Inferno, the Swablues, Chelseadra, the Parachute, me, the Hoots, and the Timbers. But I would definitely change the Hoots, the Chelseadra, Inferno, and Muse. Four
If
teams I would definitely swap around a little
now
bit.
Hutch's the list.
Alright, I just realized how similar mine and Malone's picks are. But
Yeah, I did too.
I have the Thunderous at 10, Muse at 9,
You agreed on
Inferno at 8,
1, 2, 3.
Samurats at 7, Parachutes at 6, Utah Hoodoots at 5, the Swablues at 4, the Esper at 3, the Chelseadra at 2, and the Timbers at 1.
You two agreed on 5 different picks. That's insane.
Yeah.
No, Malone.
Okay, so I have Muse, then Inferno, then Thunderous, then Samurats, Pyratitus, Hoots, Swablues, Chalcedra, Espers, Timbers. I don't feel like I should have read that. But
If
I would definitely switch, or not switch, but I would move Inferno and Thunderous back one, and then put the Muse where the Thunderous was. And then honestly, besides that, I think I would keep it.
if I were to remake my list right now, I would move the Hoots down to like 5. I would move Chelsea ahead of the Swablues, and I would move OKC behind the Inferno. But I have the Inferno. Mine is kind of hard to read, like where the decal is. Atlanta Inferno, the OKC Thunderous. And then I have the Manchester Muse, the San Francisco Samurats, Chelsea PC, St. Louis Swablues, Pittsburgh Pirates, Tottenham Espers, Utah Hoots, and Portland Timbers. Leave a like if you want more videos like this. We might make another one, like another.
Yeah, it'll probably be at the end of the year.
If
The
you
season's almost over.
and I'll see you guys in the next video.